Hello everyone, my name is Cam Doodles, or Cam, and today I'm feeling self-indulgent, and that means account tour. Did anybody ask for this? Absolutely not, but I've seen other people do it, and I have fear of missing out, so I'm gonna do it too. I'm a 1.4 player, and it is currently 6.0, which is kind of terrifying to think of. I don't understand the passage of time, and it freaks me out, so I choose not to dwell on it. But since it is now 6.0, I think it's a great time to look back on all of my successes and failures of this account. I am AR60, please don't mind my signature. Yeah, I guess I'll just go through like the builds I'm proudest of, the builds I'm not so proud of, my regrets, my favorite things I have on my account maybe. Well, the regrets actually I'm saving for another video. We can really get into that another time. But this will be an overall account tour. I'll go into like exploration. We'll just stalk every single little thing I have on this account. Don't expect anything crazy. Yes, I am a 1.4 player. Yes, I am unskilled. We exist. So first and foremost, I'm a Kazuha main. Have been since 1.6. I began obsessively saving for him the second I saw leaks for him. This was around like, oh man, I don't know. I guess 1.4, 1.5. Like I saw his design and I immediately was like, oh my god, I need this character. And then 6.0 and I still refuse to take him off my team. People are like, oh, he's falling off. Okay, does it look like I give a shit? Let's start with what I would say are my best character builds. Please, please don't be too harsh. Like I said, I'm not, like, I guess I could say maybe back in the day, people would probably look at my builds and be like, wow, that's really good. But now I see people with like a 320 crit damage Moika, and I'm like, okay, here's my Kazuha. He has 929 elemental mastery. I am literally trying with everything I have to get him to 1,000, but I also want him to have a little bit of crit rate and crit damage, so I sacrificed a bit for that. Because I like to see him do his own damage. He deserves it. Of course, I have his weapon, 4-piece Viridescent, and I still pray every day that I wake up to the announcement that a new set has come out that will be even better for him, because I would immediately farm it to hell and back, just like I farmed Viridescent. I'll only look at the artifacts of my most prized characters, I suppose, because if I go through my artifacts on every single character, we'll be here for a year. So, I mean, this one's okay. No, like, defense or HP on it, so I'll take it. Spoke too soon. But the 26 crit damage on this is really nice, and of course it has elemental mastery, so... Okay, this one's... Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't even understand this whole reshape thing. Look, it went to HP twice? That's stupid. So you select something, and it'll Oh! Absolutely not, I don't want to give it to HP. What the fuck? How many do I have? I only have 2. And you need to. Okay, I'm gonna save that. Like, of course, I would love to spend it on Kazuha, he's my pride and joy. But I need to look a little more into that. This one, that's a nice satisfying crit rate and crit damage ratio. Once again, don't really like the defense, but I can survive with it. This one, on the other hand, is doo-doo. And then of course, as you saw, he's C6. I think I C6'd him in like, whenever his first rerun was. Yeah, that's when I C6'd him. I got him C4 on his first banner, and then I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna go all the way. And I think I got relatively lucky, too. I know at least for 2 of the cons on his first banner, I got them, like, under 10 pity. This does not happen commonly, by the way. I like to think that he, also shared my sentiment. I think that we're on the same wavelength. So thank you, Kazuha, I love you. Triple crowned, obviously. Would I really be a Kazuha main if I didn't have my main triple crowned? And then I actually have 3 of these little things that you get from getting extra C6 characters. And no, I'm not a whale, I'm just unlucky. Once again, there are some people that Hoyo does not like. And we'll get to those characters that are unfortunately very obsessed with me in a bit. Since he's right next to Kazuha, I guess I'll go to Lenny next. And I know you're gonna see a few characters that are gonna be like, okay, are you sure you're not a whale? Because look, okay, I get it, I know, looks bad, but I have been playing for a long while, and the characters that I have a lot of cons for are characters I saved up a lot for. I'm pretty sure I saved up at least like 360 wishes for Lenny's banner. I was really excited when he came out. Him and Lynette were 2 of the characters I was looking forward to back from the Travail trailer. Yeah, I'm just missing C6. I don't need C6. In fact, C5 and C4 were an accident. I was trying to get Auroron cons, and you know that thing whenever you are trying to save for 5 stars and then suddenly you get really lucky with 5 stars? Yeah, that's what happened. This right here was at like 5 pity, and then this was at like 40. It only happens when I'm only trying to get 4 stars. But C3 was from the first banner with those 360 wishes. I also have his weapon. I was actually relatively unlucky on that first banner, though. I lost like 3 times, I think. And then I got, I believe it was Skyward Pride when I was trying to get this, which is like my least favorite weapon. I'm pretty proud of my Linny. He has 2,300 attack, 54 crit rate, but that raises when I'm using him due to one of his constellations. Crit rate? It might be crit damage. Either way, he crits enough for me to be happy, and I'm scared to change it. And then 246 crit damage. And then he's triple crown too. And we could look at his artifacts, because I think they're relatively good. Well, low-key, I said that, and then this one's not the hottest. I had to settle for this one just because of the amount of crit rate on it. His flower, I would say, is relatively good. I don't like the HP and defense, but I'm just gonna ignore that. Okay, the more I'm looking at these artifacts, the more I'm starting to think that they're not that good. Why not attack? Why not crit rate? Linny, do I need to refarm your domain? This one's pretty good. I can get behind this one. This one, we are seeing a reoccurring issue. This is a character who I used to be really proud of. Her crit rate could really use some improvement. And no, before you say, well, it's okay, because Blizzard Strayer. I'm not on Blizzard Strayer. So yeah, hold your judgment, please. 47 Elemental Mastery, 2000 attack, which is... Okay, I pulled Mistsplitter for her. Oh, and as you can see, I do have her skin. This is the only skin I've ever bought. I don't know, I think it's really cute. A lot of people hate on it, but I love Ayaka, and I thought she deserved her skin. The artifacts are... I don't know if I'm... Well, this one's pretty nice. Save for that. Everything else is not really worth mentioning. I don't have any constellations for her. I kind of thought about getting cons for her with the new update where you can like claim free ones, but I know her C0 is low-key useless, so I don't want to do like weeks of daily stuff to get a pretty useless constellation. And then she's also triple crowned. As you can see, the characters I'm going through so far, like my favorites I suppose, are all the ones that are like triple crowned. I don't remember if Baiju is. No, but that does make sense because what the hell am I going to do with his normal attack? I wouldn't say I'm proud of my Baiju build though. He kind of just has stuff. He has too much crit damage too because it chooses to give me the most crit damage on healer artifacts. And I have C1 Baiju. And my course is actually set, I don't know what you call it, for C2 for the free constellation thing because I use him quite a bit. And I think I'd probably get the most use out of getting a con for him. Farina is a character I use a lot. I do know that I definitely need more elemental mastery on her, but I think her HP is relatively okay, and then her crit rate to crit damage ratio isn't bad either. I remember for the longest time I had like the biggest issue with trying to reduce her crit rate because it was like 110. I got Jade Cutter on her. This 4-piece set has taken so much out of me. Oh my god, I've farmed this godforsaken domain so many times. I'm pretty happy with her artifacts because most of them have pretty okay substats for her. Oh, well, the double attack here isn't really doing much for me, but... And see, HP... I would have preferred, like, some crit rate here, but that's okay. No, I mean, she has enough crit rate. C0, also double crowned, but don't really care much about her normal attack, so that's just been left alone. I'm not exactly proud of my Wanderer build at all, because I feel like I'm in the trenches when I do his domain, but I'll show it off because... I do have him C6. This is one of the 2 limited characters that I have C6. So yeah, 50 crit rate, which could be better, definitely, and then 206 crit damage. I have his weapon. The artifacts are bad. I'm just gonna preface that right now. Like, believe me, I've tried, but this one, it would be better if it just wasn't double HP. And then this one's like, okay, they're all just very mid. That's like the best word I can think of for it. And then obviously triple crowned. If I C6 a character, the least I can do is triple crown them, right? Oh wow, your elemental mastery is quite low, my dude. 76 207. I'd say I'm pretty proud of his ratio. I could definitely increase his HP. And then I have this on him. I honestly don't even know if this is the best weapon for him. These are the other ones I have, but that's what we're doing right now. And then I have this two-piece set on him because it's just kind of working the best for me right now. I'm pretty proud of his artifacts as well, except for this one, and it pisses me off so much. I want to put this on him so bad, but then it would ruin the two pieces that I have on him. C0 would probably like to triple crown him in the future, but I haven't gotten to doing that yet. I use Arlecchino a lot. I know her elemental mastery is lacking, ignore it. 55 to 25. Well, anyways, I think I actually have my best artifact on her. Yeah, this right here is the highest crit ratio artifact I've ever gotten. So I put it on her, of course. Yeah, a lot of these do have relatively high crit value on them, except for this one. That one's not the best. C0, double crowned, but I am working on triple crowning her. I would say that that's probably it for all the characters that I use the most. Now, we could really quickly go through some of the other characters. Sitlali is the most recent character that I pulled for. My newest character is Mizuki, but I haven't even really gotten the chance to look at her. I claimed her as my free 5-star for the standard characters. I don't know if my Sitlali build is really bad or not, because I'll be honest, I don't know too much about building her. I have this for her as one option, and then I also have Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers for like more buffing. Her artifacts are really bad, so we're not even gonna look at them. She's C0, and then these are her talents. I'm still working on getting them up. Bennett is also a character I use a lot, but I don't really feel like my build is worth mentioning. I mean, he kind of just goes based off of which weapon has the highest base attack, so everything else I would say is like, okay, yeah, he's got 4-piece noblesse on. And then yes, I have a C6 Bennett, and I do not care if people think that I'm weird for that. I've had people like point it out in co-op, and they're like, why did you C6 your Bennett? Like, it's 2025. Get over it. Also, I use a lot of pyro characters, so it benefits me pretty good. Navia, 63, 167. I mean, I would prefer a little more crit damage, but... Oh! Where is your weapon? Why does Gaming have your weapon? Oh my goodness. I knew something looked off. Okay. Jesus, yes, 2,800 attack, not whatever she had before. Yeah, somebody was holding your stuff. I'm sorry about that. C0. She's also another character I would love to triple crown. I really do want to speed through this. Okay, or Ito is all I'm gonna say. God, I'm definitely gonna have to go more into him on another video. And I hate to say it, but it's gonna be the characters I regret video. Because it's like, I love him, okay? If I pull for a character purposely, I like them. I don't pull a character for meta reasons. As you can see here, things... Oh my god. It just... A character I don't use, and then like, just look at it. Yeah, you can see why I have a few regrets, considering I haven't used him in 3 years. Albedo, my beloved. I love him so much. He's one of my favorite characters. But oh goodness, what do I do with you? What do I do with you, Albedo? As you can see, I still have a full build on him because I refuse to take it off. Do I use him? No, not really. I got his skill crowned. Honestly, maybe I'll just triple crown him for the hell of it. Maybe I'll just triple crown him because I'm one of the like 10% of people who own Albedo, and I want to treat him right. I also have R5 Cinnabar Spindle. I don't know if that's a flex or not, but just thought I'd point that out. Zhongli was actually my first limited 5-star. Wow, he's got a nice even 1000 defense. That's pretty nice. 52,000 HP on him, which is pretty good, I'd say. Maybe it's mid. I'm sure somebody out there has like 90,000 on him. I wouldn't be surprised. Got a 3-star weapon on him because they don't want to give us 4-star or 5-star HP polearms or piece tenacity. And we don't even want to look at the substats because I'm telling you right now, they're gonna be garbage. C1. Yeah. Like, I don't know. We're not even gonna talk about it. It's just mistakes from my younger years. Also, oh god, crowned ult. Yeah, I forgot I did that. Why? I don't know, dude. You can't ask me to make sense of myself in whatever the hell, what year is that? 2021? Chow? 46, 224. Lacking in the crit rate a little bit, buddy. I honestly am questioning if, okay, yeah, you're missing some of your build. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, Shao here doesn't really get much use either. C0, actually relatively high talent for a character that I haven't used in probably since I got him. Okay, yeah, now it's just starting to get sad. Okay, Venti. Venti is also one of my favorite characters. Oh god, I have a bad feeling. Are you missing artifacts? You're not. Your build's just bad. Does somebody take your shit, Venti? Oh my god. Why do you have crit rate circlet? An animal damage bonus goblet. Oh my god, and I had the audacity to say that he's one of my favorites. Venti? Oh no. I'm gonna have to do a rebuilding Venti video. Mondstadt, I did your Archon dirty. Yeah, this is the constellation I don't want to talk about the most. I would rather never acknowledge the fact that I have this constellation. Talents. As you can see, I was trying to make up for my regret of pulling C1 by tricking myself into thinking, well, if I level up his normal attack, I'll get some use out of it. Yeah, here's a spoiler. Never did. I'm scared to click on the artifacts because I feel like she's not gonna have a full set. Okay, I mean, I don't know what the animal damage bonus is doing there. Also, she's C3. We're gonna start getting to our standard characters soon, so you'll get to see how unlucky I've been with that. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, whatever. Wriothesley has 0 elemental mastery. Oh no, Wriothesley, are you missing something? Wriothesley, what happened? Okay, this is actually not supposed to be like this. He usually has a full build. I don't know what the hell happened. I think this is what he usually has, but he's lacking a shit ton of crit rate, so that's probably not it. Okay, well, it seems like I'm not going to be able to do a proper Wriothesley review, because I don't know what happened to his build. I'll get that figured out later. I have this on him right now, but I'll be honest, I genuinely just don't know what to put on him. I've tried different weapons. I don't really use him that much, so that's kind of why his stuff's all over the place. You know, I have him C1, of course, since I seem to have a tendency to pull constellations of characters that I don't use much. And then I have his normal attack crowned. Shenhe, I used to use a lot more. I honestly literally pulled her just for Ayaka. That's basically it. And then I accidentally pulled Raiden's weapon, which, yeah, my weapon banner luck is really bad. She's got 2P's attack, C0, almost double crowned. I think I was still gonna do that in the future. First character that I truly regret. Like 100%. This was an accident. Didn't mean to get her. This was back when I just started playing the game, and I didn't realize how stupid pulling for only 4 stars was, and I did it at like 2 pity, and I got her. So, yeah, we're not even gonna, as you can see. And then obviously I tried to level up her talents and stuff to convince myself that I wanted to use her. Like how whenever you lose to a standard character and you're like, wow, yeah, I definitely want to play this character. Yeah, that's how that was. If anybody's interested in claiming a free Eula, mine's up for grabs. No charge. Clorent has a pretty bad build, I'm pretty sure. I want more crit damage on her. And then she has this BP weapon. Someone told me that this was okay for her. Were they lying to me? I don't know. But yep, that's what she has. She's got a 4-piece, but I don't even want to look at the artifacts because genuinely, probably some of the worst artifacts I have on a character. She's C0. Her talents need a little work, but at least that's crowned. Cyno was one of my most anticipated characters back when I started playing, but I sadly never use him anymore. Let's see what's his ratio? 56 to 14. I mean, I got a full set on him. He's still fully built, and I do have C1. I think I got a C1 really early. Double crowned. Actually, almost triple crowned, so yeah, it's sad that I don't do anything with him. Kanich, also, yeah, building him was so difficult. I hated that domain so much. I know a lot of my characters are lacking crit rate, but I go with the bare minimum at this point. He's got R5 of the Serpent Spine. And then another 4-piece set that I don't want to go into because it's really bad. He's also C0, and he has his skill crowned. Alhaitham is... actually doesn't seem to have the build that I usually see him with, so once again, don't really know what happened there. Once again, pulled his weapon for him, haven't used him in about a year. Got a full set, C0, double crowned. Yeah, not much to say about that. Nahida, I actually don't really use that much either, and I also think that her build is really bad. Oh shit. Yeah, she is actually missing her weapon right now. She usually has this, so yikes. She does have a full set at least, and she's C0. Talents aren't even really all that leveled up to what I would usually do. Okay, well, here is one of the culprits of losing 50/50s over and over again. This is one of the characters that I see over and over again. I do love him, but you gotta lay off a little bit, dude. You have to lay off a little bit. And yeah, I know the crit rate's really low, But I think the only reason I did that is because of, yeah, but yeah, take it all in. Look at this. The C1 right here, raising his charge attack crit rate, still not the best, but hey, I don't really use him, so. He's got a full set. He is double crowned, because I used him a lot back when I first got him. Yeah, I actually did pull on his banner. You can see how he felt about that. He decided that he just kept wanting to come to me over and over and over again. One of those little, I don't even know what they're called, things that you can use to level a character up to 100. One of those is from him. I guess he appreciated the gesture. Ayato, man, I don't even know. Haven't used him since Inazuma. He's got the black sword. Oh my god. I bet you're wondering, hey, do you ever pull cons of characters you actually use? No crowned talents. Yelan, I'd say I use her a lot. 71 to a 6. I also have her weapon. Didn't pull for this on purpose, by the way. I got this before I had her, because I lost on the weapon banner once again. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember what I was pulling for, but I got this weapon twice, trying to get whatever I was getting. 4-piece set, C0, and then double crowned. Oh, child. God, his crit damage is so bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly go through him. I tried giving him a new set recently, and then his damage was still pretty bad. To be fair, okay, this is just getting to be... I have no excuses for my actions. All 9s. 9s all around. Diluc, who was one of my first mains, actually. He was my first 5-star period. His build isn't really the best right now. I need to level this up to 90. Artifacts, he's just got the 2-piece attack, 2-piece pyro right now. He's C5. It's getting there. I'm getting a little nervous because... but at least now, whenever I lose to a C6 character, I know I can get something out of it. These are his talents. My Traveler is built. The Pyro one is, at least. I think Animo Traveler might be built as well. Don't really care much about this build. It's like, it's okay. It's there. We're gonna start going through this really fast. This was my first main ever. I still love him so much, and I feel so bad that he doesn't have his build anymore, but I mean, I don't use Chongyun anymore. It's unfortunate, but I don't. I know, I would love to maybe like test out his damage one day and see how he does now. I vividly remember trying to get him to do like 50k and losing my shit when he did. So that would be cool. Kaya, I guess we could just kind of see which characters I have built now. I have C3 Kaya. I wish I had C6, honestly. I'm pretty sure I have C4 Amber and Lisa, which is unfortunate because I don't use either of them. But then like Kaya, who I do use, I have less constellations of. Auroran, I think I mentioned him earlier. I use him with my Nivelette a lot of times. And I purposely pulled for C6. That's where I accidentally got C4 and 5 Linny. There's his talents. Xiangling. Just gonna speed through this. C6. I mean, most of these 4 stars are gonna be C6 at this point. Of course Xiangling would be C6. Xianyun, I will be honest, I haven't really found a use for her. I did get her on accident, but it's not like I'm mad to have her or anything. I just don't know who to use her with because I don't use Xiao, and she's kind of like unbuilt, to be honest. Okay, we've reached the bane of my existence. As a character, I don't mind her, like I like her, but holy shit, when it comes to 50-50 losses, I feel like I'm going to actually cry if I ever see her pop up on my screen again. This right here is a lie. I have C8. I've tried building her, tried convincing myself I wasn't upset about losing to her over and over again, but yeah, it never worked. I don't like her playstyle. I don't think her damage is all that good. If you main or play Keqing and enjoy her, that's fantastic. I'm very glad for you. Would you like my C6? Nilou is also another character that I didn't mean to get, like at all. I don't even remember how I got her. I think it was kind of just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pull and whatever happens, happens. And then it happened. And then I was like, why the hell did I do that? Yeah, nothing to say about it really. As you can see, I haven't really even tried. I feel like at this point, I'm just gonna kind of go through cons, because going through all of these characters is gonna take a century. So, Dea, C0. Some of those Keqing cons could have gone to her. That would have been cool too. All of these 4 stars are C6. Except for Kaveh, apparently. Chi-Chi, C2. See? Some of these standard characters just favor me more than others. Mona, C5. Gaming's only C3. Renee is only C4. Lisa is C4. I was correct about that. Amber is also C4. So yeah, I was right about Amber and Lisa. Sethos is only C1. Yao Yao is only C2. That's actually kind of shocking. Mika is C1. Kirara is only C4. Some of these characters I feel like have been out for quite a while. Oh yeah. I have Aloy. I honestly don't even know how common it is for people to have her. Like, I kind of want to see a percentage, like what percentage of the player base owns Aloy, but yep, she's not doing anything on my account, but she's here. C2 Kachina. The fact that I have C2 Kachina and not, like, C2 Mika is crazy. C0 Lanyan, and then C0 Mizuki, because I just got her, as you can see, literally level 1. I think she's so cute. She's so pretty. I've heard she's not really the best, but I don't care. I'm gonna build her anyways. Okay, now that that Yap Fest is over with, I can move on to other things. Like my achievements, I have 1062, and wishes. Let's see, let's convert these to 60. I also can't buy any of these in the shop, and I haven't been able to for months because, like I said, literally let's see. So I got Sitlali in July, and before that, I did apparently 4 wishes for some reason. And then before that, it was January, the last time that I actually wished. I have lost the 50-50 3 times in a row. As you can see, Kaching is once again at the scene of the crime. I would really appreciate if this loss streak would leave me be. I don't know if my next character is guaranteed because of the, like, capturing radiance or whatever. I don't understand it that well. But I hope so, because I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of feeling like I'm being treated like garbage. I've been playing your game for almost 5 years now, Hoyo. And this is how you treat me? I guess we could look at exploration now. Also, floor 12, chamber 2. I haven't really been bothering with Spiral Abyss that much recently. It's been pissing me off. Same with Imaginarium Theater. I don't think I've even tried it. Have I? Let's look at the exploration for all of these areas. Mondstadt's obviously all 100%. Dragonspine is also 100%. I believe all of Liyue is 100%. Well, okay, Chenyu Vale is not. Fontaine is lacking in a few regions. I only have 3 100% in Fontaine. Sumeru Desert. I hate this area so much. Oh, yeah. I would love to get these to 100% because it just pisses me off seeing it not be completed, but oh god, I don't really want to. A lot of the main part of Sumeru is 100%. Underground Chasm is 100. All of Inazuma is 100%. Even Surumi Island, except for Watatsumi. I don't know what it is with Watatsumi, but I do not f with it. Notlin is all 100%. But I'm a level with you. I didn't do all of that myself. I had some help. Like, this is also 100%. But I barely touched this myself. I don't know why, but Natlin Exploration kinda— oh my god, this is the first time that I've looked and seen the nod cry right here, and that feels weird. Enkonomia is stuck at 91%, and it likely will be for a long time. Sea of Bygone Eras is 100. Nod cry is, not even fully unlocked. I somehow have 16% here. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like I've hardly touched shit over here. Wait, what else? Oh, let's look at my inventory. Here's all my weapons. I have 25 5-star weapons, not counting refinements, after 4.5 years of playing. A little more than 4.5 years. Here's the 2 Aqua Simulacras I was talking about. These 2 were from when I tried to pull for Ito's weapon. This was a loss. These were both losses. This was a loss. This was a loss. As you can see, it's level 1. I obviously care very much about it. This was another loss. This also didn't mean to pull for this. Who knows what I was pulling for, but it wasn't that. 4-star weapons. Here's all my leveled 4 stars. And then watch this shit. We go down here, and it's insane. Look at this shit. What am I supposed to do with all of this? Look at the sacrificial greatswords. The bells. And you know what's crazy about the bell? I've used multiple R5 bells to level shit up. That's how little I care about this weapon. So there should be more right there. But I just couldn't stand looking at them. Let's look at all my artifacts. Is this a lot? I don't know if this is a lot. Looks like a lot. I don't know if this is interesting right here. if there's anything weird that sticks out. Like the fact that I have 24 of these. The fact that I have 325 of these? The hell am I hoarding them for? 93 Guide to Freedom. 100 Guide to Equity. 137. Obviously, nobody needs the 144. It just keeps going up. I keep getting surprised. 14 crowns. I will choose to be mature and not comment on that number. I don't cook. I don't cook in Genshin. I forget it exists. I have healers, so I don't even think about it. I also never use food buffs. Like, ever. I forget that those exist, too. I have, like, an excess of billets. Like, don't know what to do with them. They're rotting in my inventory. I have a bunch of crystals and stones for some reason. I have a shit ton of windwheel asters. 1,158 fowl. 2,568 raw meat. This right here is all of the fishing I've ever done in the game. I don't really fish. Here's my, like, I don't even know what this little thing is called. These are like the like permanent things. So I don't know if any of these, like these are the little guys that I have and stuff. Here's all of the like collectibles that I have. Some of these are from pretty long ago. This one I think is from, I think that one's from Windbloom. I don't even know what the hell this is. This is from the Golden Apple Archipelago. And then these are all of the little companions that I have. All of this doesn't really matter, I'd say. That's all just like quest stuff. Oh, I have a shit ton of these, which I don't have any use for, so yeah, like those will all just be used as fodder. I have more billets. Here's all my birthday cakes. 8 sanctifying elixirs. 21 dream solvents. I still have 7 crimson agates, which I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with those. My tree is maxed out. Oh, this is a bunch of furniture. Yeah, I honestly forget that the teapot exists. We could go into my teapot though, I guess. Also, speaking of like the trees and stuff, let's see. Forgot about that. Yeah, frost-bearing tree. Maxed out. Every single thing is maxed out, except for the stuff in Nutcry, of course. You're just gonna have to trust me on that, because I don't want to go to each one. What the hell was I to do? Oh yeah, teapot. If you're still here, hi. I'm surprised you've stuck around this long, because this video's just been me yapping about useless shit for, I think it's been like a full hour now. I'll definitely cut that down a bit. This video is a whole lot of nothing. This video is just like me walking up to you and showing you a drawing I did, like how you do to your parents when you were a kid. Like, wow, look at my account, do you like it? This isn't my main area, but I'll just show off this for now because this is what I have. I don't even think there's anything in the house, but I had started building this little outdoor area. I think it's kind of cute. Let's go to my other teapot layout. Hopefully I didn't, like, dismantle it or something. Oh, also, yeah, teapot is maxed out. It's been maxed out for ages now. This is an old one. This is, like, the first layout I ever made. Wait. No! I took it away. It was a relic from the past. I had an Among Us character made out of stone on that island. It was very telling of the time period. Let's go in the house and see if there's anything interesting in there. Oh, the house does have stuff in it. Oops. Okay, the inside looks kind of cute. I think I had a room for Kazuha in this one. I don't know what the hell this room is. Oh, okay. I don't know, this just looks like an office or something. I don't know, these rooms aren't my best work. I have another place that I know has cuter rooms in it. Ah, here's Kazuha's room. Why is your room so boring, Kazuha? The only thing that really reminds me of you is that banister right there. Let's see what this is. Yeah, boring ass rooms. This is because this was the first one I made. Let's go to my other one and see if the rooms look a little better. Oh yeah, these are the little guys from Fontaine. Let's see what this place looks like. This place looks a little more filled out. I remember I used this area for like photo shoots and stuff. And then here's that drawing that Albedo did in that one event. Oh, and then I had a little beach area. I don't know what this is, this big structure. Oh yeah, I had Jean and Barbara here as kind of like a reference to the Golden Apple Archipelago. I think that's what I had in mind when I was making this. And then, of course, you can fight with this little guy. I knocked him back. I feel kind of bad. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, this one looks a little more thought out. I don't mean to turn this into a tour my teapot video, but now I'm just having fun looking at all this stuff because I haven't been here in a while. Oh, here's Venti's room. This one's cuter than the other ones were, at least. It has some, like, Mondstadt vibes in it. That's a very nice, freeing atmosphere, isn't it, Venti? Oh, this is someone's office. Nobody's in here, though. That's a cool painting. Oh, and yet again, Kazuha has his own room. Yeah, this one's a lot cuter. It seems like I upped my designs when I moved to a new place. But I'm by no means a master when it comes to teapot building. Ooh, look, this one's got two little sections in it. I don't remember this room at all. This is very Kazuha themed right here. Why don't I have that with him? Okay, that's all for teapot. I'm gonna stop because I'll just keep talking about this forever. I could show off which outfits I have for characters, which costumes, or skins. I don't really know what they're called. So y'all know I already have the Ayaka one, and then I have the Kaya summer one. I have the Lantern Rite one for Xiangling. I have Fischl's summer skin. I have Lisa's skin, which I don't really remember what event that was, but I know it was in Sumeru. I have Barbara's summer skin. I unfortunately missed Ningguang's, and I'm so upset about it because I think her skin is so pretty. I've got Kirara's summer skin, and then that's that for the skins. We could look at my quest log, which is piling up really badly. I still have to do the, I think this was 5.8 quest, but I'm probably going to do this really soon because I do want to be able to do Nodcry's quests, and I don't like skipping stuff, so... Now, it gets really embarrassing when we get to the character story quests, because, as you can see, this is Ito's story quest. This is Yaimiko's. Yeah, it's... I literally... There are so many that I haven't done. And I usually, like, enjoy them a lot. But you know what's so annoying? I was trying to do Baiju's recently, and it just kept getting cut off by other people's quests. Like, I wouldn't be able to go... continue it because it was like, oh, this character is busy with this, and so I'd be like, well, fuck it, I'm not doing this right now. It's making me mad. These are all of the, like, other side quests down here. Yeah, I have to be in the right mindset to do stuff like that. I'll just kind of get to a point where I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna do a bunch of quests. For Statues of the Seven, Liyue is level 10, Onstat's 10, Sumeru is still 9, Notlin is also level 9. I'd like to think that Inazuma's level 10, but I actually don't know. Honestly, if it's not level 10, it's gonna kind of bother me. Okay, yeah, it's level 10. I thought so. Fontaine, I know for a fact is not level 10, but I think it's also level 9. Yep, 9. I don't think I even have a single offering to the statue. It's not even called a statue. I don't remember what it was called. Statue of the New Moon. Well, it is a statue. Yeah, see, I got 5 of them. Oh my god, how many are there? First level is at a 20. Shit, dude. I feel like that's all? I think that's all I can really go over, isn't it? I don't know, this is my main team right now. Yeah, I guess, well, that's my account. That's my 1.4 account. Not as impressive as it should be, honestly. If you stuck around for the whole video, first of all, thank you for staying with me. I hope it felt like we were just talking, like friends or something. That's like the vibe I go for. I just want to kind of feel like, oh yeah, casually playing Genshin, and you're listening and playing along with me. Hopefully you had fun with me. It wasn't exactly the most exciting of videos, but yeah, I wanted to show off my account. I hope you guys all have a good evening, day, or night, whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you in the next video.